Hey, it's Dan. I'm not going to edit this video. I want to talk about Fortnite. It's Fortnite Friday. I'm going to try and talk about Fortnite every Friday. I doubt that anybody's going to watch it, but I've been writing a lot about my opinions on games, and I want to talk about my opinions on games. So, Fortnite Friday. I made some notes. Today Epic Games released like a dev blog about some plans they have. And the main thing that a lot of people picked up on was a little note about trying to make the matches more competitive, putting you up against people more close to your skill. A lot of us in gaming know that as skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking. Former Destiny player myself, nobody there likes it. And nobody anywhere really likes skill-based matchmaking. A lot of people think it ultimately destroyed Destiny PvP. A lot of people think it even killed Call of Duty's PvP. It's not something people like in casual games. It works in competitive games. Rocket League, basically any MOBA, League of Legends, Dota 2. But those are games that have like defined ranking systems and are all about like grinding away the wins, competition. And I understand that people want the Battle Royale game mode in general to be competitive. I play a lot of Fortnite. I'm not very good at it. I have like 100 wins after like 100 hours. So I guess I'm not terrible, but I'm not like elite at the game, and I just play on console. I love Fortnite. I play for the competition. I love being competitive in Fortnite. But that doesn't mean that it needs to be a competitive game. Esports has been growing in popularity a lot. I feel like it's kind of plateaued a bit, but more and more people are saying esports this game should be esports, this game should be esports. Not every game needs to be esports. So we can play some games just for the fun of it. We can play some games competitively without them being ranked matches. Some games just aren't made to be competitive. If I can go back to Destiny, I think that's the main flaw that they made with Destiny 2. I loved the competitive aspect of Destiny 1, but it was fun because it was not competitive. There were stupid elements in the game that made the game fun. They made you feel like a superhuman. You know, the grenades were stupid powerful. The supers were stupid powerful. The last word was kind of ridiculous. Everybody got to carry on one-shot weapons and the sniper and the shotgun whenever they wanted. Not the most competitive atmosphere, but people loved it because they felt like superhumans, and every now and then you could pull off some crazy play that was like, oh my god, what an incredible play that he just made. A bunch of very highlight clip worthy game, Destiny. And I feel like in the same vein, Fortnite is fun because there are certain aspects of it that aren't competitive. And almost just the Battle Royale genre and as a greater whole is not a competitive genre. Like, it's inherently random. You drop off the bus in Fortnite and PUBG, the biggest battle royales right now. You drop in at a random location. I mean, you get to pick, but you don't know who else is going to be there. And the loot is completely random in Fortnite. Each chest you open, you could get unlucky. We've all opened 10 chests in a row and gotten 10 white SMGs. And it's like, okay, I basically lose this game. It's inherently not competitive. Yes, the competitive ceiling in Fortnite in particular, I think, is incredibly high. It's why I love it so much. I've seen all those clips of the streamer versus streamers. They meet up in game and they fight, and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's so cool. I love the building. I think the sky's the limit for the competitive aspect, but you don't need to make all of matchmaking be skill-based. If you do that, people are going to quit. People are going to quit. You're removing a huge random element of the game, which is when you run into somebody in Fortnite, you're sneaking up on them or you kind of see each other. You don't know if that guy's good or not. And that's a huge fun element to it. You have no idea if the guy you're pursuing is going to be good or not. And in Fortnite, that's a bigger deal than traditional like 6v6, 4v4 shooters, because if you die, your game's over. One time, you're dead. That's it. New game. So there's a lot more risk involved in pursuing those fights. So I just really don't think that skill-based matchmaking should be implemented into this game, into Fortnite. If it is, I'll try it out, but I don't even want them to do like a skill-based playlist, because every game that does that, and they put skill-based matchmaking into their normal playlist too. They ultimately do that. I don't know why that is, but it is. So that's my thoughts on skill-based matchmaking. I say no in Fortnite. I don't want it. I don't need it. The game is infinitely fun and replayable as it is. Let's see. A couple other things. They say new 50-50 mode coming out. The old 50-50 mode functioned the same as any other game, but instead of squads, solos, or doubles, it's 50 versus 50. In this new game, they're going to do the 2-bus thing that everybody wants. 2 buses start on opposite sides of the map, drive at each other, everybody drops, see how it goes. I think it'll be fun. I don't think it'll be fun to play by yourself. I think you'll have to have a squad all go to the same place. And there can be it's going to be better than the first game mode, but I think it'll be a little stale after a while. Let's see. They put some other ideas for game modes in there. Like where everybody have drops in the first circle was one. So basically smaller map, which I think is kind of hilarious. Blitz mode, it just says shorter games. I have no idea what that could entail. To me, it kind of sounds like it would be dropping into the same circle. We'll see. A couple others too, but those are the big ones. Last things from this update, they say they're going to vault the SMGs. The first time they've done this, it means they're going to put the SMGs out of the game. They're just going to remove them from the game. And they've never done that before. They say, because they want to keep introducing more weapons, more items, they need to reduce the loot pool. And the SMGs are the first to go. They might come back later, but they're going for now. I actually kind of like them, but nobody else does. I don't really care, to be honest. The silenced ones are staying, and I like those. So, on the silenced weapon. The last thing I have is the crossbow. I got to play with it once, and I've seen some videos. It's cool, but it's like I thought. It's a niche weapon. It's not actually good. I think after a while, it'll be like the bush. Nobody's going to pick it up. It's a bad sniper. I mean, it has unlimited ammo, but slow fire rate. You can only shoot 5 at a time before you have to reload. It's just not good. It's fun. It's fun to use. People pick it up and use it, but ultimately, like I said, it's going to be like the bush. Nobody's going to grab these. Nobody's going to drop a shotgun or a sniper rifle for this crossbow. Not unless they're digging around. So, I guess that's everything. I have a few more ideas for Fortnite Friday going forwards. At some point, I need to talk about my thoughts on Bloom. Because I actually like Bloom. I know, I actually like Bloom. I think it's healthy for the game of Fortnite because of building. I'll get into that at some other day. Stuff like that. I'm going to try and do it every Friday just to get my thoughts out on Fortnite. I think it's healthy for me. So I'm not thinking about it at the end of my workday every day. Just compile it into a video for Friday. That's it for now. I should probably go back to work because I'm not off work yet and it's not lunch break and I might get in trouble. So this video will not be edited. Bye.